I'm really sorry for getting so late. It happens, and whatever happens, one has to accept. That's how the divine works. Everything has some reasons. Now, Dev has been able to explain to you what centers we have within ourselves. And he has told you what is the mechanism within ourselves. It is all built within us during the different periods of our evolution. Every center is built like that. Now, all this is built like a pathway. By left and right, you create the central path of your ascent. And when this pure energy of your desire ascends, is awakened, then it pierces through the last center, what we call as Sahasrara, meaning the 1,000 petaled center, which is the brain, we can say, or part of the brain, which covers the limbic area. The spirit is the reflection of God Almighty, and it resides in our heart. When the Kundalini touches the Sahasrara, the seat of the spirit, which is reflected in the heart, gets enlightened. That doesn't mean the spirit gets enlightened, but the attention is like a sari, which is pushed in like this. When it touches, it pierces through, and the spirit in the heart, which has the seat here, starts entering into our central nervous system. So the first feeling you get is a cool breeze on top of your head. That's the first feeling. Second feeling you get is all-pervading power, because now you have entered into the subtle area of your awareness. Human awareness is gross first, but when you touch the spirit, you become thoughtlessly aware, but there is no thought. The grossness goes away because thoughts disappear. And you become subtle. This subtleness gives you certain powers. The first power that you get is that you become, your awareness becomes collectively conscious. That you can feel another person on your fingertips. That means you become absolutely aware. Like I went today to Mexico. And I could feel the whole country. I knew about it before, but my attention was not so deeply there. I could feel the whole country has a very bad left side problem. And the left side problem is affecting even this area. And the left side problem, you can feel it very clearly, that your left side becomes heavy and you feel the heat in all your centers. So you start feeling the atmosphere the country, the people, an individual, and yourself. So you know the problem of a particular place. I mean, you may not feel that much in the beginning. You may just feel yourself to begin with. Then you start feeling others. So thus the awareness grows more and more. In the central nervous system you start feeling the problems of other people, your own problems. But it is not that you feel them as something which is painful or troublesome, but you feel them as little heat or sometimes little pain, very little, as if you are recording it like a barometer. And when that happens, you want to get rid of it, as if they are your own problem. And if you know how to get rid of it, you can do it. That's what I was doing. And that's how I'm late. Something on the collective. If you are working on something, you want to finish the job, and then you want to attend to another. Don't want to leave something half done. For human beings, it is difficult in the beginning, because from human awareness you are rising to superhumanness, or you can call it to super awareness, into a subtler awareness. So first the awareness is gross, and then your awareness becomes subtler. But with that, you do not feel in any way uncomfortable or upset, because you become extremely powerful, such power of compassion that you don't feel anything, no pain, no problems. The illusions disappear completely. There's no more illusion in the mind. Like people say that when you face something, you are filled with greed or lust. But when your eyes become pure, there is no greed or lust. But what happens? That you start feeling the oneness with another thing, whatever it is, in a way that it is joy-giving. When you meet people, new people, absolutely never known, you know what are their needs, what problems they have, on a wider scale, on a collective scale. When you get realization, you get your well-being, your health improves, your mind improves, and last of all, you become the giver of gifts to others. In the sense, wherever you are auspiciousness. You are so pure that your purity fills the atmosphere with auspiciousness. And this auspiciousness, when acts, you are amazed how people are helped and how people are granted this beautiful blessings through you. And you get aware of it. You understand it. That's what we can learn from the lives of Christ and all other such great personalities who came on this earth. How they worked out things for others and how they granted them whatever they desired. You become absolutely dynamic as far as the creativity is concerned. You become great creators if your interest is in that. You become great healers, as they call it, but not that you heal persons by charging them money or talking about money, but only being in the presence of these people, you just heal them. You become the source of all corrections, But the corrections are not mental that you give a lecture to them, now you don't do this and you don't do that and you shouldn't do that. It just works out. Just people just melt into that compassion which you are. You don't have to fight anyone. You don't have to struggle. It just works out. It's so powerful. The most powerful power is of love, of pure love. And this purity, when emits through you, you are amazed that why people have not used this power of love. They have only used the power of hatred. All these problems drop out. Your family problems, your city problems, your national problems, your world problems all drop out, because all problems come from human beings who are yet very selfish, very secluded, very abnormally attached to limitations. The whole thing works out so beautifully, and we have to create such personalities. For that, God has sent on this earth great people. I see everywhere there are very great people, very special category of people who understand that they have to play a role in the working of the divine, and they work it out in such a manner that they contribute to the well-being of the whole universe. On the spirit, I must have given at least, I don't know, about at least 100 lectures so far only on the subject of spirit. So it's an endless job. And every time I say something, people say, Mother, you have said something very new. So the knowledge is endless, but you become the knowledge. You yourself become the knowledge, and you start understanding it. Only thing is, you must have assiduity, respect for yourself, and the importance of responsibility, that you have to be the spirit. That's why you have come on this earth as human beings at this time. This time is very precious, and it's not a fashion to be a seeker, but it's something that has to happen to all of you. So we'll have the experience now. It will take about 5 minutes for you, because if all the chakras are discussed, already the attention is on that. It's very simple to put your hands towards me.
Everyone slip off their shoes again.
It's better. You've done a good job. Just put your hands towards me. Just like